Continuing the conversation with the Women's Center about Domestic Violence Awareness Month, Local 3's Brianna McLean shares how the Harbor House helps victims with nowhere else to go.
Leaving an abusive situation can be dangerous and scary, but the Women's Center wants victims of domestic and sexual violence to know that the center is there to help. One of the resources available is the Harbor House.
The Harbor House is a temporary emergency shelter for people fleeing domestic and sexual violence. So what they do is when they're leaving their abuser, they can move into the Harbor House on a limited basis to ensure safety and security while they transition into safe, affordable housing of their own. It can be anybody who's experiencing domestic or sexual violence in their home that can come and live in the Harbor House.
Those staying at the Harbor House are provided a variety of services to help survivors every step of the way.
Anybody staying at the Harbor House, they can receive advocacy services and therapy services. That can be things such as legal advocacy, so navigating the criminal justice system. It could be getting a PPO, it could be finding employment, finding housing. Any needs that they may have when they walk through the door are the things that our advocates there help with. It can also be basic things like getting your ID, getting your insurance cards, getting food, access to the pantry, clothing, all of that type of stuff. So the best way to summarize it is anything that a survivor may need when they walk in the door is the service that we provide there.
In fiscal year 2023, the Harbor House served 76 survivors and their families. And for these survivors, Harbor House is more than a roof over their heads and food on the table. It's truly a safe haven and a beacon of hope.
Harbor House is life-saving. When I say that this saves people's lives, I'm not kidding. And there's no dramatics added to that. These are people who potentially could be fatally harmed by their perpetrator. And nobody wants to go live in a communal shelter with their kids and share a bathroom and share their space. That's not what people want to do, but sometimes that's the option. The option is to continue experiencing abuse that could potentially end a person's life or go to a shelter. And so when I say it is a life-saving service, it literally is. We've had people from all walks of life, all backgrounds, and sometimes they're there for a night, and that's what they need to kind of take a breather and figure out what next steps are. Sometimes they're there for months, and each case is different, but what I know is when they're at the Harbor House, they're safe.
If you or someone you know is in need of emergency shelter at the Harbor House, you can call the 24/7 support line at 906-226-6611 or visit the Women's Center Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. To learn more on how to support the Harbor House and other Women's Center programs, find this story on our website, upmatters.com. In Marquette, Brianna McLean, Local 3 News.